selected English because it's Australia, UK, and US. Translations for Germany, I think maybe you could help us out with, save on cost. And then there's just the Asian languages. So I think for now we don't need to out the budget or anything that at this point. I think we'll get these implemented. Now for Pure London Escorts, the site was actually just taken. It still hasn't passed what we call its final penalty check. That's why it's not gone up. So I was hoping it would be, but and what that means is that we just check that it hasn't been penalised by Google. So we have it hosted here in HostGator, and we have, as you can see, it's all registered in GoDaddy here, Pure London Escorts. But after looking at it, and because of what I'm thinking in terms of this approach of making, going a lot, focusing on other cities alongside London, I really do think we should use Pure London Escorts as another website that is specifically focused on London, because it's very strong in terms of its keyword, in terms of its links and its backlinks. So I have a feeling we could basically create Pure London Escorts, brand it with Mademoiselle Exceptionnelle, so it could be similar branding, and see where it ranks. Now, this first exercise would really just be more of an exercise, and we'll do this, I think, this month and see what happens. If we start to see a result with it, then maybe we could discuss how we could increase budgets to make this work better. But there's some stuff to discuss here, and I appreciate if that's not completely sensical and it doesn't make sense, but I'm happy to explain it further. But there's some very good reasons, I think, that we should follow in SEO, try and follow what's working and what seems to be happening. Yes, we're getting some rankings for London, and we're getting some rankings for the UK, as you can see here. There's stuff coming through, though some of those rankings are for other cities also. But we've got London Independent Escort, which is fine. That will start to move. London Independent Escorts, they're low down, but they're on the board, and they're going to start moving. But I think it would be a mistake to ignore these others. But inevitably, by doing that, then it does expand the scope of things. And like you said, when you were talking about Munich, I said, well, it could affect the budget. But I'm happy to get these things in place and let time do its work for the next month or two. And with the Pure London Escorts part, we can just get a basic site up and just see where it ranks. It wouldn't have to be branded first of all. We could just see what happens with it. But anyway, I wanted to discuss it with you fully, and we'll go from there. Okay, Giselle, let me know when you can. It'd be good if you can put aside maybe half an hour or an hour even. Maybe, I think half an hour would be okay, but just some quiet time to sit down and just so you fully understand what I'm suggesting and what the next month to 2 months might look like. Okay, thanks, Giselle.